or feel that you don't feel in America?
Peace, 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 peace.
Debbie, I wonder.
72. I've talked about coming to Ghana to work with.
I'm going to Ghana this December, and one thing you will absolutely need to get into the country is a visa. Please take note that in order to get a visa in the U.S. to Ghana, you need to send off your passport to the Ghanaian embassy, which is in Washington. So not only do you have to send off your passport, you have to send proof of accommodations, and you have to send your flight itinerary with a returning flight. If you have a one-way ticket, it's going to be harder for you to get a visa, or you'll get asked a lot of questions. You 100% will need a yellow fever vaccination, and if you live in LA, that vaccination is only given maybe like once a month, so you might want to start planning for your vaccination now and do not wait until the last minute. You will see some people say that you could get the yellow fever vaccination in Ghana and it'll be a lot cheaper. Do not trust that, because some flights will not let you get on the plane if you don't have the yellow fever vaccination. Some will, but some won't, and you don't want to take that risk. There's more documentation that goes into getting a visa for Ghana, but the entire process takes 7 to 14 days depending on if you get it rushed or not. We got ours rushed last year. It only took 7 days, and I got mine on the 7th day, quite literally the day before I left for my flight. Also, another thing to note is that you have to have 6 or more months valid for your passport, or they will not give you a visa. So paying for the yellow fever vaccination and the passport visa process, it came out to roughly $250. So plan financially accordingly and time-wise, because it takes a minute to get all this stuff back.
They are the kindest, most sincere people I've ever been around, ever. Forget everything you've ever heard. After you go to Africa, you got to go to Ghana first, then you need to go to Botswana, because you need to see Botswana is the second richest diamond producer nation in the world. Them black people over there got something. And then you got to go to Johannesburg. Every black person living should go to Ghana and see them slave castles, so you can see what they did to us. You got to see what they did to us. You got to see how they built these dungeons underground, and they put these churches on top, and they dug holes in the ground to pump the music of what they call their Christianity into the holes. While, man, they did, let me explain something to y'all. They walk them as far as they can first to make them lose weight. They put them in a room, then they cut a door, and after you've been in this room in 2 weeks, they walk you through this door. If you lose the right amount of weight, you fit through the door. If you don't fit through the door, you got to stay in this room right here. Then you in this room for another week, they make you lose some more weight. Then you fit through another door. If you can't fit through the door, you ain't lost enough weight. You got to go through 4 doors like that before you go through the door of no return.
I wanted to be a Ghanaian Stevie Wonder.
72. I've talked about coming to Ghana to work with the tsetse fly and sleeping blindness. I talked about it when I had my Project Out talking book and in the visions. I've talked about Ghana throughout my years, and for now, over 50 years, I've talked about being a citizen in this country. The truth is, I'm committed to
So I've been in Ghana for the past week. This is my second visit. And surprisingly, this is what I've learned. Africans do not hate us. Africans don't hate us at all. As a matter of fact, that is what the media tells us. So we don't come here. So we don't connect with our culture, with our people, with our roots. They tell us that, so we stay away. Ghana is a beautiful place. Don't let anybody just stop believing what other people tell you and just come experience for yourself. It's a beautiful community. Come on, just come. Right now, I'm on the roadside, going to get some fruit. You know how much I'll spend? No more than $7. This is Africa, baby.
Truly amazing. Truly amazing. This place is very saddening to see how they were treated. So inhumane. I mean, who would do that? Why? Money. Being here, taking my shoes off, getting into the water, the Atlantic Ocean. I felt at peace. I felt at home. I felt like all of my ancestors, we were reunited, and it was...
The more and more I would come to Ghana for those immersion trips for my organization, the harder it was for me to go back to the States. I had a conversation with my wife and I said, you know what? I think the next place in our journey is Ghana. For the first couple months, I mean, I would wake up and I would just be like, wow, we're in Africa. Like we're actually living here. And it was really exhilarating and exciting. And for the first time in my life, I felt like a human being disconnected from the color of my skin, and it was transformational. So the difference between visiting Ghana for a holiday or vacation.
Ghana, it was such a welcoming. I mean, it was like being home. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Come on. Okay. The people I saw, it was like, I have an uncle that looks like him. A grandmother that looks like that person. Everyone has just been wonderful. Jay has organized this in a way that I've never experienced. The history that I learned, which you think you know, you don't really know it all, you know. So all the history, the places that we went to, it just had such a connection. And you think about what goes on in the U.S. You say, why am I here? You know, go to Ghana. Think about moving to Ghana. Have a connection with Ghana. So it really has been an emotional trip for me. The food was great. The hotel was great. The places that we traveled to, I mean, just everything. I can't say anything negative. All I can say is come and see for yourself. You know, truth is there when you come and see it for yourself. You know, you never know enough, you know, and I just wish them well, and all the people that I've met, the family that we have created being among each other. I just hope that we will meet again on another trip, and it definitely will be with Jay. Yeah, so I wish everyone safe travels home.
And the people are so kind, so giving, so humble, so unpretentious. You know, it just makes you say, this is what humanity is all about. You know, and the food, I can't say enough about it, man. I thought I was going to lose about 10 pounds. I think I gained about 20.
We aim to please. We aim to please.
Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know about this video in the comment section so that we can interact over there. If you are in Ghana, if you're a diaspora in Ghana and then you don't feel peace in the country, trust me, you have a big problem that you need to, work on it, because Ghana is a peaceful country, good and welcoming people. Leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share. Subscribe if you've not subscribed.